Hello and welcome to another episode of SPFL Extra. This week we'll be covering some European football, previews and reviews, and we've got some transfer chat on the doors as well. Exciting times ahead.
And as always, we'll be looking through your best comments from last week and hopefully replying to some of them as best we can.
To start us off, we've got Celtic. Celtic have navigated through Stjarnan pretty easily. 6-1 aggregate win, can't complain.
Yeah, I mean, only a slight scare at one point for a few fans. I couldn't see it, to be honest, always back in Celtic in that one.
Now they've got the Horsemen. Karabag came first in the Azerbaijan First Division last year, and these boys have got some exciting names.
They really do. Reynaldo is one of the most powerful strikers in the Azerbaijan league.
He's got 34 in 64.
Yep, that's perfect.
Yeah, and his name is Reynaldo, so he's your discount Ronaldo. You've also got the brilliantly named
Chumbino. Absolutely magic.
Just imagine one of these kind of Brazilian beach league players who's put on a bit of beef in his later years. I have no idea whether Chumbino is at all overweight. His BMI is probably spot on, but his name is Chumbino and it just sounds great. John Collins came out today and said, these guys are Champions League quality.
I, for one, don't believe it.
No.
I'm behind Reynaldo, for sure, and Chumbino. They're both magical players, but I've not heard too much on the rest of the team.
As John Collins said, no team at this level of these qualifying rounds is awful. They've always got a guy and a bit of talent, so you've got to watch it.
They've gotten this far, so they have to have something.
Exactly. Aberdeen are crushing it.
Absolutely.
Beating Rijeka, they beat them 5-2 on aggregate, went over there and gave them an absolute hounding. They were brilliant. They proper flying the flag for Scottish football. Oh, it's always the old firm stuff like that, and it's great to see Celtic playing so well, but it's fantastic to see Aberdeen really putting up a strong fight against these teams. Rijeka are good, and now they're up against Kairat Almaty, the team that came third in the Kazakhstan league.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to keep going. The Dons are flying. Yep. There's nothing stopping them, in my opinion. No. I think they're going to make a real run for it.
You look at Kairat, I mean, they've been alright. They knocked out Alashkert, who knocked out Saints. So by Saints being the best team in the world, Alashkert must be slightly better and Kairat must be slightly better. So they're bound to be pretty decent.
I like the optimism about Saints there. But
international names? They've got Timashuk.
They do. Timashuk, who people may remember him as one of Ukraine's star men, 140 caps, I believe. Played for Bayern Munich, one of the best teams in the world during some of their best years. Played in Champions League Champions League finals.
Yeah, but so, he's in his twilight years.
Yeah, in his formative years. I'll give you that. But the guy knows exactly what to expect in these kind of games.
I'm backing the Dons. I think the Dons have got it. I agree with you, Connor. I think
nothing's stopping them from me.
Keep marching on. Kairat. Time to go home. I'm on the Dons. Then it's only one more qualifying round and they could be in the group stages, and then they draw like an Inter Milan or something like that, putting Scottish football on the map. I'm on the Dons.
Let us know how you think the Scottish teams are going to be getting on. Give us all your best predictions. So, where to begin with the review of the Petrofac Cup? Unfortunately for myself, I am a Hibby. Oh, Douglas. Oh. Right, so it was a game for the neutrals with 8 goals in total.
Yep.
Shared, Hibs getting 2 and Rangers getting 6.
Kenny Miller got as many goals as Hibs. Kenny Miller. Hibs, awful start to the season, Connor. Awful.
I don't want to start getting the excuses out too early, but I will. We had a young team. A young team.
You have a young team. This is their team for the season. I mean, there's no excuse
None of
there.
our new boys played.
New boys? Your best signings are the players you're keeping.
Bitterly disappointing loss. I can't really praise the team on anything that they did during that game. Sam Stanton scored a nice goal.
He might be good this year. There are legitimately things. He might be good.
Yeah, he might be. I mean,
that's what Hibs need, because Hibs haven't got the signing power over Rangers. Hibs can't drag in players from England and stuff like that. They can't. So they need players like Sam Stanton to step up.
The rest of them didn't. I can say that for sure.
No. I tell you who did though. Rangers new signings.
All credit to them. Rangers, they did play well. Like an amazing free kick for that goal.
Make no mistake, them hiring Warburton as a manager, then signing Andy Halliday, Waghorn, James Tavernier, Rangers, not only are these players good, but they're not 30 years old. They're all below 26. They're all capable of kicking on. Rangers are
hungry.
Rangers are building something. Like I honestly, I said this before the game. Obviously, we didn't have a extra before the game. But I said this to you guys before the game, and I actually think Rangers are going to do a Hearts this year in the Championship and just pull away.
I of course don't believe him.
Yeah,
and I think Hibs are going to win every game. If that's an actual league game, they'll win them all.
Yeah, definitely.
100%.
That's exactly what's going to happen. Hibs have showed real great promise in conceding 6.
It's just to lure Rangers into a false sense of security.
That's it.
That's all it is. First game at Easter Road that actually is part of the league.
Yep.
Smash them. Smash them. Scott Allen hat-trick. Unfortunately, Hibs are now crashing out, and possibly also crashing out of Hibs is Scott Allen.
Oh, Scotty boy.
Touched on Scott Allen a little bit.
Yeah, leave your comments below regarding Scott Allen, because this is a contentious issue. Rangers fans, do you need him? Hibs fans, how much do you need him? How absolutely essential is he to your team?
I would like to see him not go to Rangers. I would like to see another club come in for him. I think he's got the talent.
Which club? Leave your comments below. Let us know. If you're a fan of any other team, where would Scott Allen fit into your team? I want to know if Motherwell fans think they could lure Scott Allen in, sign him, something like that. I mean, that would inflict with the Faddy trial and whatnot, so there's no position for him there. But other teams.
And there's a lot to be said. There's a lot of people saying about keeping players at clubs and they don't want to be there. And I think that to a certain extent, I don't agree with people doing that, with teams doing that. But you've got to understand, Hibs are currently selling their best player to their biggest division rival. It's not anything any club wants to do.
And it's finally happened. Sneijder's gone to United. Huge, massive deal.
Massive transfer.
Massive. Sneijder's gone.
One of the biggest in the summer for sure.
Yeah, but it's not Wesley. No. It's his brother, Rodney. And if genetics is anything to go by, what a signing.
What a signing they've made.
It's not Man United either. No, it's Dundee United. But Dundee United, the Arabs, you've got Sneijder. Yes, it will stay Sneijder on the back of that shirt.
It will, yeah.
Buy those shirts, by the way. That'll look quality.
That'll be the best selling shirt in Scottish football, surely. He's young, he's got a fantastic bloodline, so
fantastic.
We can only cross our fingers and hope that he brings a lot to the Scottish game. Tell us what you think about Sneijder signing for United. Do you think he's going to cut it in Scotland?
Will he be as good as Wesley? He's younger, maybe he's just waiting to hit that peak. Jackie McNamara said he was good, but that's literally his job. That's what he has to do. He can't sign a guy and say, nah, I'm not feeling it. The next big deal that we've seen go through, well, this is the reason we didn't have an extra. I was on my mission to Madrid, okay? We've all heard a lot about Jack Harper. Ricky Sabrasia saying, oh, he was too small to play in the Scotland youth teams. Well, I went and I spoke to Jack. Here's a photo of me in the Bernabeu. You know, I took the tour about, but I wasn't there for the tour. I was there to speak to young Jack. I said to Jack, hola, habla inglés? Sí, muy bien. Jack, come back to Britain. Fly your game on Sky Sports, maybe for, I don't know, Brighton. You know, he's now at Brighton.
A suggestion
only. A suggestion only, but he took my advice. The question that always goes out through Scottish football is, who's Jack Harper? Is he any good? He's plays for Real Madrid. He's Scottish. We're desperate for a Gareth Bale or something like that. He's probably not going to be a Gareth Bale, but well, he's definitely not. But
comment below. Let us know what you think of Jack Harper coming back to the UK.
Have any of you seen Jack Harper play? Is he good? Is he awful?
So now it's time to review all the comments from last week and try and get some chat with some of the best ones. Stuart Franklin says, his new away kit is nice.
Nice.
And we should go through all the kits in this week's episode. Well, I'm going to go over that kit for sure.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the Hibs new away kit. Reminds me of a throwback to one in the 90s from when I was a young boy, the purple. I had that kit and wore it proud to every game of Cuppy Dubs.
Purple's not a footballing colour. It's not nice. We will go through more kits next week though, Stuart. That is a good idea. I like that. Kits are always fun.
I found my favourite.
Our commenters are always updating us on everything to do with football, even if it's pronunciations. Jameen Conlon comments in and says that Extaberia is Echeberia because he's from the Basque region and EX is pronounced Etch. What I want to know is how on earth do you pronounce Jameen, alright? Because that's not a name.
Jameen?
Liam Craig's back! Woo! Liam's back in McDermott. He trialled in a game against Real Sociedad and Tommy Wright said, that's enough, Liam, get your shirt on, you're playing for us. And it's good. It's good. I like it. Liam Craig's back. He was good at Saints. He was exciting. He's left Hibs. The Hibby curse exists, so this means Liam Craig's going to be brilliant.
Super Sneaky Sneaker also commented this just before the Rijeka game,
Yep.
saying that he actually wanted to get rid of David Goodwillie. Now, Aberdeen fans, give us some comments on what you think about that now.
Is Stevie May the answer? Stevie May seems to be the answer to every single team in Scotland. Everyone wants Stevie May. Fair enough, we had him, we won a Scottish Cup. I mean, I don't see him leaving England though. GG3 thinks Mark Oxley is awful and thinks that he must be Alan Stubbs' long-lost brother because he keeps playing every game even though he's awful.
Well, for anyone that watched the Petrofac Cup game, Mark Oxley kept that sentiment good by playing atrociously. No, Mark Oxley didn't have his best game, but I mean, he scored. He's a goal scorer.
He's a goal scorer. He's a goal scorer. Cut him some
I'll
slack.
back him for as long as he needs backing.
So Oldham had a friendly against Blackburn Rovers. Why are we talking about this, Connor? Well, because there was a goalpost wasp invasion.
Now I'm telling you, this stinks to high heaven of Jaggy McBee. Why he's taking his revenge on Oldham, I will never know. But I'm telling you what, get your comments in and tell us where you think he's going to be next. Because I, for one, am worried.
Jaggy, he's upset. He wants to be the mascot of some club. Jaggy McBee should be. He's great.
He is. Next up, I think we'll go to...
No. Hibernian Scott Allen makes transfer requests after Rangers bids. It's been up for 10 minutes. He's gone. Bam, 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 bam.
Faddy Watch. Welcome to another segment of Faddy Watch, and of course, our reliable commenters have been giving us some magical stuff to go off this week.
FF93 OMB says that
Liverpool,
oh my,
are looking to bring in James McFadden if they cannot secure the signature of Christian Benteke.
I was thinking they were gonna.
Unfortunately for Liverpool fans, Liverpool have made a huge error in judgment and have put pen to paper with Christian Benteke.
I followed his career and he's always been the contingency plan. Ronaldinho moved from PSG to Barcelona. Who was the backup plan? Faddy. But they got Ronaldinho.
They did.
It was devastating. Only recently, Di Maria was apparently the answer for Louis van Gaal. Who was the backup plan? Faddy. Why do we know this? We're football insiders. We know stuff.
Why wasn't Faddy playing in a Man United kit last season? That's
Shocking.
what I like to ask.
Shocking. I'm making a pledge. Until James McFadden finds himself his next football club, I will not shave my beard or trim my hair. I won't cut my hair and I won't shave my beard until Faddy signs. That's right, we're going full caveman until Faddy is able to play. But if Scott Allen leaves Hibs, and the transfer request was just handed in, they need a player like that.
I tell you what, I am now upbeat in spirits about Scott Allen leaving. Get James McFadden in a Hibs kit, number 40. He'll be absolutely magic.
And sadly, folks, that's it for another week. We've given you our best chat. Now it's time for you to do the same. Leave your comments below on everything that we've said today. Transfer chat, European football, everything and above, pre-season friendlies. We've got League Cup games coming up. We've got competitive football back.
Competitive football is just on the horizon. Let us know some league predictions. Where do you think your team's going to finish? Give us the league and where you think they're going to finish.
And we always require insight for Faddy Watch. Who's got the latest scoop? Come on, let us know.
And to be sure you don't miss any of our episodes, just make sure you subscribe here.
Cheers, guys. See you next week.
Thank you.